Hi there, welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm just going to do a quick 4 or 5 minutes discussion, no more than that, on Aliko Dangote monopoly. Because for me, I see it as a monopoly. And I'm going to read to you one or two lines in this coverage by Heritage Times, which really highlights exactly my concerns for the monopoly. I'm not going to play the video. I don't need to play it. I'm just trying to show you that he is nothing but a monopoly. For example, the opening lines of what I'm about to read to you. Dangote controls 65% of the market for cement in Nigeria. It has also 41% in Cameroon and 13% in Ghana. Those ones in foreign countries, I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with is that the government, the federal government, is actually privatizing the funds of the public to favor to give a favored client, and that is really not good. Let me listen. Read. Let me listen to this. Read this to you, and you will see that it's a similar thing happening to our industry in terms of refineries. Cement assumes an importance in Nigeria because of two northern oligarchs, and because two northern oligarchs have seized its production and distribution. The monopoly enjoyed by these two oligarchs mean that everyone is forced to pay outlandish prices not related to the true value of the products and not comparable to the lower prices paid for in the rest of the world. All of us are forced to pay outrageous prices to sustain the myth of Dangote being the richest man in Africa. Yet no one has told us the benefits of having the richest man in Africa from Nigeria. So while the government all over the world are enforcing and litigating antitrust laws to break monopolies, the government of Nigeria is forcing a monopoly on the people in order to make Dangote the richest man in Africa. Dangote is not rich because of his business acumen or what he produces, but because he is a favored client allowed to poach the finances of the people and government of Nigeria. That is all I need to say on this. That is all I need to say on this. What we have, Dangote is not a business but a monopoly. Dangote is not a business but a monopoly. If we are going to build a viable nation, you don't build viable nations on monopoly. That is, I can enforce, no, this is the person that you must buy from. Whatever price they tell you, you pay. Not based on quality, not based on competitiveness, not based on anything else other than simply the government has chosen that person. That's not how it works. I don't even want to read anymore. 65% of the cement in Nigeria is controlled by Dangote. Of the 5 refineries that we're supposed to have, including Dangote one, only Dangote is working. Why is that? Why is that? Let us all really have a think about this. If we're talking about building a better nation, shouldn't we have refineries close to the places where the oil are, instead of building something somewhere and then bringing the oil? I mean, these are pertinent questions. So for me, I don't know how you see it. How do you see this? For me, Dangote is a monopoly supported by the government. And unfortunately, the people that end up paying the price are we, the citizens. We, the citizens, are going to pay the price for this monopoly. That is how I see it. Because it's already 65% monopoly on the price of cement, and like they said in the price here, it says they say the prices of the cement are not related to true value of the product and not comparable to the lower prices paid for in the rest of the world. And that's a monopoly. So if now you can see the petrol prices now, you should expect it to come down. But because it's a monopoly, it will not come down. Likelihood is that within the 5 to 6 months, we will all be screaming because the prices will probably even be higher. So I'm just being realistic about it. Let us see what the new dispensation, the new integration, the new incoming government will do. But to be honest, if we're going to build a nation, if we're talking about one Nigeria, having a monopoly is not how you build one Nigeria. It isn't. That's my take on it. I don't know. How do you see this? to have five refineries not working, and only the Dangote one now, they're now putting that as, and as we can see, the antecedents of what's happened before in the cement industry, 65% of the cement is controlled by Dangote. So the price of the cement will never go down in Nigeria. That's not how you build an economy. I'm sorry. The prices has to be low. The competition has to be within the economy to keep the prices low. People can then use that to now build houses. It will create more jobs. The knock-on effect of what they're doing here, the long term, the fact that there's a lot of people employed in building the refinery. Once it's done, you're going to at least need less people. And let's not also forget, the rest of the world are switching away from oil, petroleum. So if we produce it, what are we doing? Are we going to create a business? Are we going to make sure we force the people to be using something that is actually counterproductive in the long run? Shouldn't we be farsighted? These are questions we should be asking. I just think we should be asking that question. For me, I see Dangote as a monopoly, as the same thing that you see in the cement industry is what you will see in the oil industry. That's my take. What's your opinion? You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll be back later on. Let us have your views on this. I just see it as a monopoly in my eyes. But anyway, that's my view on it. Let's have your thoughts. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you, and speak to you later on. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, hit notification button, and of course, let us have your thoughts on how you see, what your thoughts are. Is Dangote a monopoly? The cement business is 65. He controls 65% of the cement industry. So he can choose the price he wants. The likelihood is the same thing will happen in oil. That's the very likelihood. Anyway, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Let me know what your thoughts are. Please share, hit notification button, and of course give us a thumbs up. Still not able to do live broadcast because of too much chronic pain, but I want to touch on subjects that are very, very important like this, and let's hear your views. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you, and bye for now.